Hello, and welcome aboard WhalePod to the moment you've all been waiting for. Today is the day of release for version 3.2 for Genshin Impact, and that means it is time for a massive, absolutely gargantuan summons for the new character Nahida. But first, I've done every trial except for hers, so let's see what she's like. This is going to be another 1,000 summons for Constellation 6 Refinement Rank 5 on her weapon.
Everyone hold hands.
I wonder how this, how her normal attacks are going to deal with flying enemies, if they have any verticality, or if she's just going to be a bit of dead weight against anything that's in the air.
Try not to enjoy this.
You're toast. Sharing my knowledge.
The last two enemies here.
I see everything. Make yourself
Let's throw it up yet again.
Surrender and be gentle.
Apply Dendro to the equation here, and we're done here. Seems pretty complex on the surface, but now that I've actually played it, the whole photo mechanic to mark enemies doesn't seem too obnoxious. We have 600 of these lotuses. Let's just say I came loaded for bear on those. Some extra Primo Gems are helpful, not to these summons, because I've already converted everything over for what we're going to use. More materials is always helpful. Now, let's do our wishing ritual and get into the main event. Sit in the Grandmaster's chair as Jean, with Jean looking toward the camera, and have her drink the 69th holy water. Now, we have our path set for the 1,000 Floating Dreams, which is Nahida's new catalyst. And we are, once again, going for Constellation 6 Refinement Rank 5. We are at 19 pity on the character banner, and 0 pity on the weapon banner. Let's get into it. Oh, we have all the 4 stars, so we'll be skipping. We are now at 49 pity. This one will get us to 69 if it doesn't give us a 5-star. We are now at 69 pity. Nice. We are going past soft pity, which is 75, and we just hit 79 here. If we didn't get it here, we'd be going to hard pity, because hard pity is 90. And we lose the 50-50 to Constellation 2 Tignari. This is my first time getting Tignari since he was added to the standard banner pool. It does take a little bit of the sting off of losing the 50-50 when it is a character that you don't have max constellations on already. I know, whale problems having 4 out of the 6 standard characters maxed out. Oh, also, one thing I did not put in effect here before we started this wishing bonanza is that do not try this at home. If I had an editor, I would have them edit in some jackass-style warning to not try what I'm doing here at home. But since I don't, you'll just have to take my word for it. We're somewhere in the teens on pity now. Oh wait, no, he was the very first one, so we're right back to 19. 29. 39. 49. 59. 69. Nice. You know, some people say a sign of immaturity is still giggling at 69s. Well, I don't giggle, I just nice them, so I'm very mature. This is 79. We're getting it slightly earlier than we got Tignari. This one is guaranteed to be Nahida because we did get Tignari last time. There's our joining the Archon family of having a massive spherical object obscuring their profile, along with Daddy Zhongli and Mommy Raiden. And we are on 2 pity for the next 5-star on the character banner. That is our C0 Nahida, so now we're going to take a break from that and go for the 1,000 floating dreams. 10 pity. Hey, Toma, what are you doing on the weapon banner? 20 pity. $30. Wow, triple 4-stars. Not as lucrative as a character banner triple 4-star. I want to say this is 60, maybe 70. Thundering Pulse. I knew it was going to be Thundering Pulse. I am very afraid of this weapon banner. Thundering Pulse likes coming home for me. I was hoping Hu Tao would get a rerun here so we could pick up a couple Homas while going for the Catalyst here. So even though I'm not rolling for Yoimiya, we're going to be getting some upgrades for our Yoi in the forms of at least 1 refinement. Now, I believe we're on 9 pity. 19. 29. 39. 49. 59. And somewhere between 59 and 69. And we get it on 65, so we will have 3 pity for the next one built up already. Now back to Nahida for Constellation 6. That is, I want to say 13 pity. No, 12 pity. I think there was only 2 after our Nahida. 22 pity. 32 pity. 42 pity. 52. 62. And this is going to be before soft pity. Even if just barely. If it's not Nahida, have it be Tignari or Jean. And it's Nahida! Constellation 1 acquired. Constellation 2 is the big fun one for Nahida. We'll, even if we won't raise her this video because her boss is brand new and I have 0 of the parts for it, we will at least show off what her constellations do. We won't apply them until the raising video, but we'll show them off. Now I want to say we're about 3 pity into next 5 stars, so now about 13 in. $23 in. $33. $43. 53. 63. 73. Here's a 5-star. Once again, Nahida, Tignari, or Jean. Ah, ka-ching, really? That's like C12 for me. And I know there's some whales out there who, if they saw this, would be like, only C12? And my response would be, yeah, I started playing in version 1.6. I've had 6 less game versions to lose 50-50s to ka-ching on than all y'all. We're at, somewhere between 9 and 19 pity. On 10 pity, we get Nahida. That is a very welcome treat after getting a useless 5-star pull. That is Constellation 2. That is the big constellation for Nahida. Why is it big? Well, it lets your transformative Denjo reactions crit. The crit rate is locked at 20%, and the crit damage is locked at 100%, but crit is still crit. And we're at 19 pity after this one. I don't know why I started showing off that one other than I was talking about the constellation. 29 pity. 39 pity. So essentially with that Nahida coming literally 10 pulls after the ka-ching, we essentially went to hard pity, but didn't lose the 50-50 if you want to count it like that. I will count it as losing the 50-50, then getting a next 10 pull 5-star. But you could count it the other way if you wanted. I want to say this is 39. $49. $59. I'm also going to express my sheer and utter disappointment that Layla was not on this phase of banners. I was going to completely skip the Tartaglia and Yaimiko reruns, but now I'm going to wish on the Tartaglia banner to get my C6 Layla. Curse you, Hoyoverse, curse you. Oh, no skip. This is a 5-star, and it's a 50-50. Bennett, you scared me there, buddy. Ah, Chi-Chi. Hey, Chi-Chi, you want to give me another early 5-star? You want to give me early 5-star, Chi-Chi? I did raise you to level 90 after all. Ah, screw you, Chi-Chi. I've given up counting pity now. All I know is this is 310 pulls after the Chi-Chi. Hey, Candace. Cool of you to show up off banner. Here's our 5-star. This is guaranteed to include at least one Nahida. And we get her right off the rip. Can you say 2 Nahidas? And that is Constellation 3, okay. $19 pity. I got back on track after that Nahida there. Here's a 5-star. Come on, let's just win the 50-50 here. Quit scaring me like that, Razor. Ah, but at least we're getting a Tignari. We've lost 4 50-50s here so far. We should be getting close to soft pity at least. Wow, game. Wow. Wow. There better be 2 in here. Bennett. Bennett doesn't scare me when I have a guarantee. That's what we want to see, the complete screen of just nothing but pitch black. This is going to be easy because we're just at 30 pity now. $40. This is now 50. $60. This is gonna be 70. Here comes a 5-star. Bennett will freak me out if I see him. Noelle, not so much. She doesn't have a shape too similar to Kaching, but Bennett is really similar to Kaching. This is looking a lot like when I summoned for Constellation 6 Yelan. I've lost every 50-50 except 1 so far. We're going late again. Come on, give me 2. Give me 2. I don't think there's gonna be 2, guys. Give me 2. Give me 2. Give me C6 right here. Nope. Yep, that is C5. I want to say we're 43 or 44 Pidion right now. Here's a 5-star. Just, oh, set me free already. Set me free already, game. Yeah, that's C6. That's winning the second 50-50. Alright. We have 80 wishes plus star glitter. Go. $80 is at least hard pity on the weapon banner. Oh, that's early. That's early. That's like 33 at the most. But it's a thundering pulse, really. I really am terrified of this weapon banner. The 4 stars are all trash, and the other 5-star, the one I don't want, is one that likes to come home for me. I'm gonna say about 16 or 17 pity there. Like 26 pity, I'm gonna say. 36 now. And this will be 56. Kale came home on the weapon banner. She's already C6 though. 140 wishes from Star Glitter. Come on. Come on. Give me the right one this time. Hey guys. Guess what? That's Refinement 5 Thundering Pulse. Isn't that just awful? Well, at least this one's guaranteed to be what we want. Okay, here it is. Give me 2. Give me 2. Or give me 1 plus a Wolf's Gravestone. Come on, give me 2. We got it early. Oh, I called it! 2! And that brings us up to Refinement 3. I'm gonna call it now, though. There's no way in hell that we're, getting 2 more in 40 pulls unless we get another double. And we have a 5-star on the last 10 pull of round 1 of Star Glitter. And we get it! We got it early too, so we're high in the pity count on this one. We're gonna get 17 more. We'll use a little bit of our Prima Gems in order to get the last 3 fates we need. Candace shows up instead. Goody. Now, I will be back once I've topped up. Hopefully we only need to top up $100. And we're back. We're just gonna use the 50 from the top up and save the rest as Prima Gems. Now. That should be somewhere in the high 30s, I want to say. High 40s. Or no. That was high 50s. This is high 60s. Come on, last one. Last one. Yeah! That's what we want to see. We're done, guys. We're done. We are done. Ooh, and we have 10 fates to save for the C6 Layla hunting. That felt gross. Makes me feel glad that I'm not going to be doing another summon session like this for a long time. But before we do go, we will apply our constellations to our Tignari and our refinements to our Thundering Pulse. We now have when their opponents within the Vijnana Khanda field created by the mine he throws, aka his E, he gains a 20% Dendro damage bonus. It will last up to 6 seconds if the field's duration ends or if it no longer has opponents within it. Then we just get +3 levels to his Elemental Burst, which is the better one to have because it has better damage scaling than the mine here, which the mine does not increase the number of free shots you get or its duration, just its damage scaling as you level it up. Now, Yoimiya. Refinement 5 Thundering Pulse, here we go. I feel like Thundering Pulse is a 5-star weapon that nobody should be afraid to refine, because really only Yoimiya and Tartaglia can make optimal use of it. It's a pretty niche 5-star as far as 5-star bows go, which is saying something considering a lot of 5-star bows are very broad, very generalist, very good on a lot of characters. Refinement rank 5 on the Thundering Pulse, so we have the full 40% attack, and increases normal attack damage by 20, 48, and 80% at 1, 2, and 3 stacks respectively. As a reminder, the stacks are normal attack deals damage, 5 seconds, casting an elemental skill, 10 seconds, and energy is less than 100. Stack disappears when energy is full. Each stack's duration is calculated independently, so you gotta be using normal attacks, elemental skill, and keeping yourself below capped on energy. Now with that, I hope you have enjoyed this summon session. Wait, no, we're gonna go over Nahida's constellations. I completely forgot about that. We're not gonna actually apply them yet, but they are when the Shrine of Maya, aka her Elemental Burst, is unleashed and the elemental types of the party members are being tabulated. The count will add 1 to the number of Pyro, Electro, and Hydro characters, respectively. Opponents that are marked by Seeds of Skanda applied by Nahida herself will be affected by the following effects. Burning, Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon reaction damage they receive can score crit hits. Crit rate and crit damage are fixed at 20% and 100% respectively. Within 8 seconds of, and also within 8 seconds of being affected by Quicken, Aggravate, and Spread, defense is decreased by 30%. So it does work with all the Dendro reactions, but the transformative ones do get the spicy sauce of now being able to crit 20% of the time for double damage. And Constellation level 3 increases the level of her E by 3, maximum upgrade level is 15. Stem of Manifest Interference, Constellation level 4, when 1, 2, 3, 4, or more nearby opponents are affected by all schemes to nose. Seeds of Skanda, the marking them with the camera. Nahida's Elemental Mastery will be increased by 100, 120, 140, and 160 respectively. Level 5 increases her, or C5 increases her burst level by 3, maximum level 15. And the Constellation 6. When Nahida hits an opponent affected by all schemes to nose Seeds of Skanda with a normal or charged attack, after unleashing Illusory Heart, I'll learn more about that when I'm building her, and then we'll go over the constellations again. She will use Trikarma Purification, Karmic Oblivion, on this opponent and all connected opponents, dealing Dendro damage based on 200% of Nahida's attack and 400% of her Elemental Mastery. Damage dealt by Trikarma Purification, Karmic Oblivion is considered elemental skill damage and can be triggered once every 0.2 seconds. This effect can last up to 10 seconds and will be removed after Nahida has unleashed 6 instances of Trikarma Purification, Karmic Oblivion. Ooh, what a mouthful, but it does just give you double scaling damage off of her attack and her Elemental Mastery. Nahida is an Elemental Mastery scaler. Now with that, if you did enjoy this video, WhalePod, make sure to like, comment, and sub to the channel if you have not done so already. I make sure to cover Genshin Impact update content as it comes out. Oh, believe me, Gene, your honorary knight is working very hard. But I will always cover new Archon quests, whether they are chapters, Dainsleif, or interlude chapters. I will always cover the storyline of each patch's main event, but when it comes to the little minigame events, that'll be up to my discretion. Back in 3.1, I decided none of them were worth my time. The most exciting one was Hyakunin and Iki, which was on its second rerun, so it's old news. Besides, for a whale, my teams actually don't score that high at it. I have to struggle in order to get 2-star platinums at Hyakunin and Iki, so I chose not to cover that one. We'll see how the 3.2 events fare. But with that said and done, I hope you all are having a fantastic day, or evening if you're watching this right as I'm releasing it, or I guess night really. It's going to be probably at least midnight before Central Time, also known as UTC-5 before this gets uploaded. But I hope you are enjoying your day, evening, night, all the same. But until next time, this is Captain Whale, signing off.